What's going on, guys? Kimberly Denise here. The purpose and intention of this video is to share with you a little bit about my background and a little bit about Paul's background, just to show you that we are average, everyday people, and the only reason why we're seeing the success that we are is because we made a single decision, and that decision was to succeed at all costs, no matter what, and to do whatever it takes to get there. And so I'm going to share some things with you to show you that you too can do what we're doing, what we've done, and even more than what we've done. You yourself can do and have the same success that we're having, and even better. Again, my name is Kimberly Denise. I'm 27 years old. I'm a mother of 3. I was raised by a single mother in poverty. We were on welfare, food stamps. We did not have a car. The whole time I was growing up, we had to walk everywhere, had thrift store clothing. I remember our utilities getting shut off, and, you know, just living the life of having a single parent who had a very, very limited income. I had some programs installed into my mind that, you know, making money was hard. I ended up ending high school early to get a job to help my mom pay the bills. I have never ever taken a college class in my life. I don't have any degrees. I don't have any certifications. I have absolutely zero education when it comes to business or anything whatsoever to speak of. When I first found network marketing, I actually ended up struggling in several different companies. I've sold everything from life insurance, makeup, health shakes, gifts, home supplies, identity theft protection. I never recruited a soul until 2013 when I found Empower Network. And to give you an idea of how long of a time that was, I found network marketing when I was 18. And in 2013, I turned 26. That goes to show you that several years I was in different businesses and never had any success. My biggest paycheck from business was $75, and that was back in 2012. At the time when I discovered network marketing and was trying to succeed, I was working a full-time job. I was taking care of 3 kids under age 5, and this is when I got started in Empower, okay? I was living paycheck to paycheck, dealing with negative bank balances. You know, I would get those postcards in the mail like a couple times a week saying, hey, you know, your bank is overdrawn again, which was kind of embarrassing because I worked for the bank too, if you can imagine. I had bill collectors calling me. You know, most of the time I just did not check my voicemail, or I didn't even set it up because I already knew it was going to be bill collectors calling me to get their money, right? There was a point when I got started in Empower Network, when I first signed up, we had no hot water in the house. I had no computer. I had no internet connection. I had to move into my mother-in-law's house and live there with my kids. And I had no skills in internet marketing whatsoever. In fact, I didn't even know that the internet marketing industry existed. I knew about network marketing. I did not know about internet marketing. I did not know that people were making quiet fortunes online. I had no clue at all. Now, before my business breakthrough, which happened approximately 13 months after I joined my business, which is Empower, I did not have a sponsor. He left for another deal. I had no marketing budget, and I had zero influence, zero warm market. I could not go to friends and family. I could not go to coworkers. I could not go to the people that I knew. Why? Because I'd already been in like 7 and 8 different businesses where I already wore them out, okay? I was in the NFL club, the No Friends Left. Here's Paul, right? He's 26 years old. He has a daughter. That's Lila right there. That's him and Lila. Paul was born in Guatemala. He lived there for, I think, the first 7 years of his life. I might be wrong on that, but that's from what I remember. Raised by his mom, a single mother as well. He didn't have any rich and successful role models. He didn't have someone showing him the way. So he had bad programs installed into his mind as well. If I remember right, he had something like a 2.1 grade point average in high school. So he did not get, you know, straight A's, was not a straight A student, was not a school, you know, person. He got pressured into going to college, but soon dropped out. You know, he did not get any degrees or anything like that. And he got fired from something like 15 or more jobs in less than a 3-year period. It's funny because sometimes we'll like go out to eat at certain restaurants, and he's like, yeah, I used to work here. I'm like, wow. And like, we'll be shopping somewhere. He's like, yeah, I used to work here. And he'll just go on and tell me all these stories about the places that he used to work. And it's like everywhere in town we go, it's like he used to work there. It's hilarious. But anyhow, when he found network marketing, he had zero experience in business or network marketing, had never been in the industry at all, and again, he did not know that this industry existed either. When he got started in Empower, he had just quit his job and he got ripped off out of his last 2 paychecks. So he was completely broke. In fact, he had only $178 to his name. Lila was a month old, so he had a newborn baby to provide for, and he also had never made more than $2,000 a month at his current job that he had, which was selling cell phones out of a kiosk in the mall in Nashville, okay? No experience in home business at all. Like I said, no experience, no marketing budget. He didn't have credit cards and loans and things that he can just, throw into traffic or marketing. No sponsor or personal guidance. Other than the products, other than the courses within Empower, he didn't have a sponsor telling him what to listen to, what to do, what not to do. He didn't have a personal guide guiding him through every step of the way. His sponsor went elsewhere as well. Zero support from friends and family. If you know Paul's story, you know that at the beginning when he first started the business, they thought he was so crazy that they put him into a mental institution because, he was so pumped up and excited for finding this opportunity that they just thought he was crazy, and they said, he needs some help, let's get him checked out, right? So he had no support whatsoever. Everybody thought it was a scam, and they thought he was crazy. For a time period, in the beginning, he lived off of ramen noodles and peanut butter and drank water from the sink. Okay, he was doing whatever it took, and things were hard. He was definitely struggling. And before his business breakthrough, which is our business breakthrough, which happened approximately 11 months after joining the Empower Network, he had shiny object syndrome, which so did I. We kept getting distracted with the newest thing that was coming out. We kept getting into all these little programs that kept coming out, thinking that, if we just, get into this or get into that, that's going to bring us success. That's going to get us the income that we want, which was a huge mistake. He was also hesitant to invest into paid marketing, as was I. It goes back to like fear of the unknown. We're also being uncoachable. We were not doing what we were told to do. He hadn't yet decided to do whatever it takes to get to the next level, and neither had I. We thought that we were doing whatever it took, but come to find out, looking back now, until we actually make the decision, we were not doing whatever it took to succeed in our business. Up to that point, he had only recruited 95 people in 2013, 95 total, okay? Now, for some of you, you might think 95 is a lot, okay? 95 might be a lot of people. It actually, in my opinion, is for network marketing. When I show you the next couple of slides, you're going to see that what else can be done. Okay, hold on just one second. So, January, a new decision was made. We actually decided to plant our flag and focus 120% in our company only. No more shiny ball syndrome. No more, I don't care how good the next thing comes out looks. I don't care if it's $10,000 bonus with only like 10 people. I don't care. We're not getting into it, okay? We decided to focus all of our energy toward our goals and do things most people are not willing to do. If you're writing things down, if you're taking notes, write that one down right there. We decided to do things most people are not willing to do. We made sacrifices, including going out, having fun, watching TV, listening to radio, wasting money on anything that wouldn't get us to our goal. Basically, we would not do, say, listen, or participate in any kind of activity that was not getting us closer to our goals for a certain time period, okay? We started spending hours per day in personal development, which I firmly believe gave us a mental quantum leap, okay? There's not a single minute, unless we're making a video, there's not a minute in the day where there's not some kind of audio being played, whether it's the Inner Circle, whether it's an audiobook from Audible or an audio on YouTube. Some kind of success education is being played in our house all day, every day. Even at night, we listen to audios, okay? And 60 or so days later, right around 60 days later, these are the results that we got as a result of doing those things. Okay, we recruited 90 people in a single month. We remember how I said he only brought in 95 people the year before? We recruited 90 people in one single month. That's a 30-day time period. We had our biggest month ever online, which was $28,000 in March. Okay, income disclaimer, there's a link somewhere around this video. Please check it out if you want to look at the average incomes. Our results are not typical because, again, we chose not to be typical. We got invited to an Empower Hour and Inner Circle call, which I believe is, I don't remember the title, but go look back in the Inner Circle. You'll find it says Paul Gardner, Keala Kanai, and Michelangelo Lopez, okay? Got invited to speak live on stage in Seattle and Charlotte in front of over 2,000 people. We both helped Dave Wood create a product for the Empower Network marketing curriculum called Top Producer Formula, which is a huge honor. Dave Wood is the most successful person in this industry, and to be able to create a product and even contribute to it is a complete honor, and I still kind of have to pinch myself that even happened. Okay, we have since had multiple $1,000, $2,000, and $3,000 days. We've made multiple 5 figures per month and have not gone below that since. So what is the secret? Okay, we're regular people without any special skills. Look, I made a typo on this slide. You know, I can't even spell right sometimes. We were broke, like a large majority of people are, and we had no experience or success in business before. So what's the secret? What makes us so special that we're getting results that other people are not? Here's the difference. We are hungry as fuck. Yeah, I said it. We're hungry as fuck. We're more hungry than most people that you will ever meet out there, and I'm confident in telling you that. Okay, we want to hit our goals more than anything else. Okay, we are clear on our goals. We're clear on our vision. We know where we're going. We know where we're going to be. We were willing to make temporary sacrifices in order to reach our goals. Most people are not willing to do that. Most people will not give up hanging out with their friends. Most people will not give up hanging out even with their family. Most people will not give up extracurricular activities or hobbies, or, you know, back in the time period where we decided to do whatever it took for, you know, that 60-day time period, you know, 90-day time period. You know, I'm really into fitness. You know, I cut back on going to the gym. I cut back on a lot of stuff that I held close to me because I knew, number one, it was temporary. Number two, it was necessary, that that's what we had to do in order to get ahead. And we were willing to do it. Another thing is we were coachable to the T. We simply, there's another typo. We simply became a product of the products, and we modeled our mentors. Look at there's typos all up in this thing. You do not have to be special to succeed, people. Stop lying to yourselves. Stop telling yourself that the people who are making money are special. Stop telling yourselves that you're not capable of it, because that's what's holding you back. The belief that you can't do it. The belief that you're different from us. The belief that you're different from someone else who's getting results. We became a product of the products. We are all in our business. We go through the modules. We listen. We study, do, and teach. We study the modules. We study the material. We actually apply it to our business, and then we teach it back to the marketplace. We teach it back to our team. We do what Dave Wood tells us to do. We take massive action. We don't just do a little bit here and there. We did and have done and do everything to our maximum. Everything is 110% that we do. We put 110% into everything that we do. That's a decision. We work harder on our minds than anything else. If you take away anything from this presentation or this video or whatever the heck you want to call it, this is the most important thing. We work harder on our minds than anything else. We know that we have to evolve into a new person on the inside in order to get a new result on the outside. Listen, you cannot have anything that you've never had before without doing something new. In order to get a new result, you, number one, have to start doing new things. You have to do new things in order to get a new result. Number two, you cannot become something, a $10,000 earner, a $20,000 a month earner, a 6-figure earner, a 7-figure earner, whatever your goal is. You cannot become that without becoming it first inside. Your mentality has got to get there first. That's how it works. Any successful person will tell you, any wealthy person, any rich person will tell you, your mentality has got to get there first before the bank account balance shows up, before the commissions show up, before the right people in your business will show up. Your mentality has to be there first. There's no shortcut. That's the way to do it. That's the way that we've done it. And guess what? Most people won't do that. We've studied the laws of the universe, and we apply them daily. There's a set way that this universe works, and we put our minds, we made a decision that we're going to figure it out. We study Bob Proctor like no other. We study Bob Proctor's material like our lives depend on it. And guess what? It works. Guess what? It's working. Okay? Most people are not willing to do that. Most people are not willing to read book after book after book after book and listen to audio all day, every day. Simple things that people are just not willing to do. Okay? These are the things that we've done. This is the difference, right? So what's the difference between us and you? Ask yourself these questions and don't lie to yourself. For the first time, be 110% honest. Look back on the last 90 days, 60 days, 30 days, and ask yourself, have you done these things? Have you made a definite decision to succeed? Or are you still kind of okay with your job? Are you thinking in the back of your mind, if this doesn't work out, at least I have this job and, it pays decent. I'm able to make my car payments. I'm able to go out to eat all the time. I'm able to buy the clothes that I need and pay my rent. If this doesn't work out, it's okay. That's bull crap. It's unacceptable. You cannot be okay with where you're at. You cannot be okay. The thought of you having a job right now or for the rest of your life should make you so disgusted and pissed off at yourself that you're willing to do something new to get a new result, and you're willing to make a decision. What's a definite decision? A decision that, what is the root word of, or there's like a Latin root word of decision, and it's like desire, or I don't even know. I'm not even saying it right. But it means to cut off. That means you cut off any other plan, any other outcome. You have to succeed. You make it a must. Tony Robbins says making your shoulds and your woulds musts. That's a decision. Have you made the decision to succeed? Most of you have not. That's why you're getting the results that you're getting. Are you making temporary sacrifices? Or are you just giving in all the stuff you want to do? Are you thinking that you can succeed, you can get to $10,000 a month, but you're still partying every single weekend or every Friday night and Saturday night thinking that you can go out and do that when you have no right? I'm going to say it. This is my opinion, my video. I can say whatever I want. If you have not reached your financial goals yet, your business goals yet, you really have no business going out, partying, celebrating, and doing all this stuff. It's like, what are you doing? Go work on your goals. Go work on your business. There's going to be time for that later. Success can come to you in a rather short period of time in this industry if you're willing to put in the work. Most of you are not. Most people are not willing to do that, and they're going to prolong their success and then blame other people for why they haven't succeeded. That's exactly what some of you guys are doing. Are you feeling the fear and doing it anyway? Or are you getting ready to do something in your business and it scares the crap out of you and it makes you nervous and it gives you anxiety, it makes you uncomfortable, and so you decide, I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to put that off. I don't really have to do that. No. Holton Bug says in his video, he says, people tell you what to do in your network marketing business. They don't tell you if you like it. Make those phone calls if you feel like it. Call your new members and upgrade them to the next product if you enjoy it, if you feel like it. No. You have to do those things no matter what. If it makes you nervous, if it makes you scared, if it makes you uncomfortable, are you getting uncomfortable daily? Every single day, you should have that feeling like, oh man, this is stretching me. Oh, this is the next level for me. I'm really doing something outside of my comfort zone every single day. Are you studying, doing, and teaching? Are you going through the products? Are you doing what it says to do in the products? And are you teaching it to the marketplace? Are you teaching it to your team? Are you doing, videos, blogs, creating content on the stuff that you're learning? Are you doing the things that others won't do? Ask yourself this every day. When you make your to-do list, which you should have every single day, are you doing things that others don't want to do? That's an easy way to succeed. Make a list of everything other people don't want to do and complain and whine and bitch about doing, and then do all that stuff every single day. You will succeed. Are you attending any and all events? Events are so incredibly important for so many reasons. Paul and I have decided to go to every single Empower Network event, and my first event was last year in March of 2013. Have not missed an event since, and guess what? We even go to every extra event that we can. We've been to Marshall Silver, we've been to Bob Proctor, we've been to Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. Every time we see an event and it works within our schedule, we go. We view it as a must. We view like we have to go because we know that we're constantly growing, and to get to the next level, you have to grow. You have to invest in yourself and in your success. Are you reading, listening to audios, and working on your mind more than anything else daily? That's the key right there. Like I said, you cannot get results unless you become that result inside first. You have to become the $10,000 a month earner mentally first. If you study the laws of the universe, you will find out why that is a fact. It's not any kind of a magical hokey pokey thing where people are believing in fairies and unicorns and stuff like that. It's actually something that's real. You have to become it first. You just have to. And success is a choice. Success is a choice. This was a hard one for me to admit or even learn or even realize. Because for a long time, I struggled, and I thought, you're probably thinking right now, I'm not choosing to fail right now. I'm doing everything that I can. The truth is, number one, if you're not getting the results that you want, you're not doing everything that you can. You have to realize that, be honest with yourself. Number two, all these things that I've stated in the previous slides, You have to choose to do them. It's choosing between listening to the radio and putting on an audio. It's a choice between getting up a little bit earlier and working on yourself, reading a book, listening to audio, watching a video, doing some, going through the courses, instead of, getting a couple extra hours of sleep, staying up later instead of going to sleep. Doing whatever it takes, sacrificing your sleep, sacrificing whatever you need to sacrifice, whatever it takes. It's a choice that only you can make for yourself. Your sponsor can't make the choice for you. Some of you think for some reason that your sponsor is like your Superman. You can't succeed without a great sponsor. You have to have, a rock star sponsor in order to succeed. It's a bunch of bullcrap. I didn't have one. Paul didn't have one. Okay? We didn't have somebody that we could look up to other than the other mentors around us that we didn't have close contact with at that time. We do now because we earned it. But in the beginning, we could only watch from a distance and model exactly what they did. We can only watch from a distance and say, hey, we see them doing this, this, and that. At the event, we saw them on stage. We saw them say to do A, B, and C. We're going to go home and do A, B, and C. We're not going to do E, F, and G. We're not going to come up with our own plan. We're not going to figure it out on our own or say, oh, I think this will work better. No, we did exactly what they told us to do. We did exactly what we saw them doing. Because that's the easiest way to get something that someone else has. Do what they've done. And don't figure it out on your own. Don't figure out your own way. Don't come up with your new and unique strategy to do it. Just do what they've done until you get to at least your first 10K. We tell our team members, make $10,000 our way, and then after that, screw it up yourself. Go do whatever you want. Okay, but until you make $10,000, you're gonna do it our way because we know more than you. We've been through more than you. We've made more mistakes than you, and we know what's best for you. It's a choice that only you can make for yourself. No one else can make it for you. I can't reach over there and make people take action. I cannot be on a hangout every single day with 300 plus team members and leading you by the hand, patting you on the ass and telling you where to go, what to do all day, every day. That's just not freedom. It's not the way that it works. It's not the way it worked for me, and it's not the way it's going to work for anyone else. Okay, we can give you all of our strategies. We can train you until we're blue in the face and tired and feel like we're going to die. But if you don't believe that you can succeed, or you have a subconscious block to success, you feel like you're not worthy of it, you were raised in poverty your whole life, so you're not sure if this can happen for you, you have doubts, you have insecurities, nothing will ever work for you. You can apply the best Facebook PPC strategy, but if you feel inside that it will not work for you, it will not work for you. You physiologically hold your beliefs at a cellular level in your body. And if you feel like you're not worth the success, and if you feel like you're not good enough, smart enough, good looking enough, whatever it is that you might feel about yourself, you have to discover that. And you have to get rid of it. You have to, at all costs, get rid of those thoughts and those beliefs. Otherwise, you will not succeed no matter what you do. At any time, you can decide enough is enough and being successful in your business. Look at this. I can't even type right. I don't even know what I meant to say right here. At any time you can decide enough is enough. I don't even know. I'm just going to rewrite it now. At any time you can decide enough is enough and you can start succeeding in your business. I learned that the hard way myself. Last but not least, shut up. Stop complaining. Stop blaming, stop finger pointing, stop saying it's the company, stop saying it's the comp plan, stop saying it's your sponsor, stop saying they're not, the leadership isn't good enough, the comp plan isn't good enough, my list isn't good enough, my team isn't good enough, whatever it is that you're saying, stop lying to yourself. How do I know that that's what you're doing? Because that's what I did for a long time too. Why the heck do you think I struggled for so many years in this industry? Because I was lying to myself. I was blaming everyone but myself. I was not doing whatever it took. I was not doing the things that it took to succeed. I was not modeling successful people. I was envying successful people. I was wishing that I was them, but not willing to put in the work. Go out and win. Just make a decision. Go out and win. Make your family worth it enough. If your family is not worth it enough, find a reason that's worth it enough to go out and succeed, to make that decision and just go out and do it. Have a one-on-one chat with yourself in the mirror. Find out what your purpose is, what your vision is, why it is that you're in this industry in the first place. Discover it for yourself. Make a decision and say, Today is the day I go out and I get results in my business. I start winning now because I'm worth it, my family's worth it, and I'm going to make something of myself because I'm not an employee. I am an entrepreneur. I'm a successful business owner. I am a $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $100,000 a month earner, and that's it, period.